now I'm off to carry on down to Jaca, which is following a prepared route I've put into the Sat Nav. I was going to be staying at Jaca last night, but because I didn't, I've now got to move on to a different hotel a bit further along. I'll be going to Le Pont de Suert is what I've picked as a hotel for tonight. When I get to Jaca, I'm going to have to stop and reset my Sat Nav for the hotel because I haven't put a route in. But when I start that part of the ride, the Sat Nav will determine what route to take. I guess in some cases I can sort of look at it and say, I don't really want to do that, I'll do something different. But in principle, I just rely on the Sat Nav. But look at this. Pity there's more traffic around, but it is later in the day, you know, people are going to be up and about, aren't they? This will bring me out at a place called Siegs, which will be where I join the N240. When I get to Jaca, I'll join the N260. I'm still out in the countryside here, taking my time thinking about what I want to do, just having a quick look at my Sat Nav while I decide it's the right way to go. I keep seeing signs for Pamplona, and of course I don't want to go to Pamplona. I mean, again, just look at this, look at it. I think I went the wrong way there. Here we go. This is I'm working my way around now. There's a motorway or something around here somewhere. Good to be back out in the countryside again though. I think I was just edging my way around a small town. Thought maybe oh, look at it. Look at it. It's lovely and it's quiet. I did, as I was planning this, pick out cafes. There's a cafe when I get down to close to Sieg, I think, and I was thinking of going in there, but I don't know. I'll probably just carry on. I'm not hungry or anything. Ah, look at that. Right along the edge of the canyon. Look at it. Love it. Looking in the mirror, the scenery is no worse behind me. Barely a straight anywhere. How can you ask for better? Another small town. I bypass them. It's they're everywhere, but these roads go past. Let's give him a bit of room, eh? Yeah, there's the town. Not being funny, look in my mirror sometimes, I'm thinking, you know what, it looks really good back there. But look at this, look at it. I'm really pleased, really pleased that I've picked this route out. Now there's the motorway, that's it, this will be Siegs, and I'll be looking to join the N240 from here. I'm not really looking forward to that bit. It's more of a flat and a straight road into Jaca, and I prefer these roads that I've just been on. But there we go, it says Pamplona again. But it's pointing me towards the motorway to get on and turn to Pamplona, so it's not it's twisties again in it. Here we go. And this is what I mean by kind of straighter. You just can't avoid these things a lot of the time, can you? You still got to get to where you're going, and sometimes you just have to use these roads. Could have took longer, stayed up in the mountains, I suppose. Here we go, Jaca. I'm on the N260 after I've got past Jaca, so I'm looking forward to some nice roads again. It's a little bit slow at the minute, I suppose. Still not bad. I did pick up some sandwiches at me last fuel stop. Now there's the police. I'm safe. Not doing anything wrong. So I've got a few sandwiches. If I stop up in the hills again and decide I want to eat or anything like that, I got food with me, so I'll be fine. I'll have to sort of, at some point, get myself into the habit of stopping at actual proper cafes. I don't tend to do it. I tend to just keep riding. The problem with them, when I do see it's too late, I've already ridden past it and I can't be bothered going back. Which is why I rely on sandwiches during the day and bottles of pop that I get from petrol stations. They are something of a lifeline at petrol stations. Apart from being a place where I do need to pull up anyway because I've got to get fuel, pretty much all of them have a little shop. Pretty much all of them will sell you something to drink. Pretty much all of them will sell you a sandwich or something, you know. Tunnel, river. I think this might be my first tunnel today. Yay, passed. Right, now we are coming into a decency town. Right, Boltana. Boltana is what I've just seen on the signpost back there. Hopefully I don't get stuck in too much traffic on my way through here. I suppose somewhere along the lines I have to go through the middle of a decent sized town. I mean, I guess these are the places where you can pull up if you want to stop and have something to eat, but I have to admit, I always feel like just carrying on riding the bike. To such an extent that I hardly, a lot of the time, notice any cafes. We're out of Baltana now, and I'm on the N260. So I've got an hour or two to go. This is not the N260 I was looking forward to. I thought it was going to be twistier than this, but they are long sweeping bends, so I guess it's just different, and I do like them. I just expected more exciting. Scenery's still good though. Yay! Tunnel! Bit of a longer one this time. I always find tunnels a little bit difficult, you know. Kind of disorientating in a silly, minor sort of a way. But they do use them a lot around here. You know why, don't you? Because they've got to get through those mountains. It'd be harder to put a road around them. Right, time for some fuel. I'm at a place called Campo. There's that savage front brake again, isn't there? I did add myself a bottle of water, butty, filled up, and I've made a bit of a decision about what to do about the rest of my route. The Sat Nav was picking the route out, and I thought, that's going to take me another hour and a half from here. But this route is, I'm thinking a little bit quicker. The Sat Nav said it might be about an hour and 15 minutes, so I'm on it. I'm going to see how we get on. Quiet though. I mean, there's only him in front of me. I'm not seeing much behind me at all. Getting a bit high up as well by the looks of it. Something coming up, I think. Not sure if it's roadworks or not. I'm not sure if those yellow markers were just there for that little spot there. Yeah, I think so. I'd expect the roadworks to be a bit sooner after them, so Must have been just a caution at that point, that's all. Look at that. Just look at that. One thing I can't argue with here is just the views are just stunning. There's no question. Absolutely bloody stunning. Blimey. Tunnel after tunnel. There's hardly a gap between these tunnels at all. Yeah, another one. It's a cracking road though. I'll have to make a note of its number when I get home, find out where it is. To be fair, I don't entirely know where I am. Obviously I know I've gone past Boltana, but that's about as much. Oh, and Camper. But that's about as much as I know. This road will actually get me to my hotel, of course. Nice short one. A road work, and I'm not joking, it is hot.
Pardon?
Do you speak English a little bit?
Yeah?
Do you want me that I leave you a little bit of space there in the shade so you are a little bit...
Oh no, fine. How long are we going to wait for?
I think 3-4 minutes.
No, that's fine.
Okay, it's until the truck it's fully...
Oh, the truck is there?
Yeah, there's a truck with a machine and...
Ah, right.
Well, he is right. It is hot here, and I suppose I could go up to the front, but I can see a hairpin on my Sat Nav, and ideally what I'd want is to be tackling that with nobody around me, so I can just concentrate on what I'm doing. The hairpin is just up a little bit. It's just around the next bend. I'm not being crowded. I haven't got a load of traffic trying to keep up with me behind me. And I'm going over all the way to the left. And then round. Do you know, that was good. That was good.
Well, that was okay.
I really haven't got much further to get to my hotel now. The problem I'm going to have when I get to my hotel, I don't actually know where it is. I booked it, but I couldn't pin it down on a map. So I've picked the best place to pull in. It's a car park, so I'm just going to pull into a car park, which I think is somewhere near the hotel. And I've had a text message off the hotel owner to tell me that he'll come and get me. So I'm going to park up, message him to let him know I'm here, and then wait for him to come and give us directions to his hotel. I think it's kind of, there's a street that runs along the side of a river. Somehow or other, somewhere along there is his hotel. But I can't pin it down. I hope it's easy, because I am going to be hot, because it is. I'm not being funny. It is proper hot out there.
Oh.
And it's been a long day.
N260. Oh. Ray, pay attention. Fucking hell.
There we go. Pontasuit. That's where I'm going. 8 kilometres. That's all I've got left. 5 miles. A few minutes and that's it.
Take it easy. It's a bridge. Don't rush.
Got a bit of a right turn coming up. Once I've done that, hotel.
There you go. That's better. Not perfect, but better. It's their fault for putting you on a hill, remember that. Remember that.
There we are.
Okay.
Pontasuit. And that's the car park over there. Okay, so I had to wait for him. He's on his way. And this is the car park he directed me down into. I'm not saying I was knackered, but it was a bit of a struggle getting down here. You wouldn't have thought it, but it was. I have no blinds, no curtains, just that view. And that's just my breakfast. I've got to admit, it was a decent breakfast. Enjoyed it.